because just cap-wise, you weren't going to be able to bring in P.J. Tucker. It was going to be a struggle just to do that. You're going to have to make some kind of moves in order to bring in P.J. Tucker. Instead, James Harden says, I got you. Last year, if you remember, at the end of the season, he said that he's going to opt into the deal. He's going to be here, and he's going to do what it takes to help this team win. At the time, I said, you know what? That's great. That means he's going to take less money. He's a man of his word. Well, actually, he's a liar because he didn't opt in. I thought he was going to take the $47.3 million, and he was going to take that money and say, all right, you gave me this. Now let's negotiate a more team-friendly deal for the final 2 years of the deal. So I get my money when I'm going to be most worth that money in the contract. And then on the back end of it, for those other 2 years, then you guys can give me something else. It'll create that flexibility. But instead, he allows the team to have more options when it comes to spending that dough. Instead of just giving it all to him and really threatening that luxury tax, obviously, he decides instead, let's take a little off the top here, fellas. Let's make sure we can bring in P.J. Tucker. Let's make sure we can make maybe a couple other moves to bolster our bench. And in the long run, maybe this is just the first step in everything for the offseason. Well, I should say after the NBA draft. Maybe this is just, all right, I can take care of this now. We can bring in P.J. Tucker. That way we know we have another man in our starting five that can shut down opposing teams' offensive players. We can get that dog that we've been talking about, that hard-nosed player we've been talking about. And then on top of it, maybe a bigger move is in the wings. There are rumors right now and reports about the Sacramento Kings being interested in not just Matisse Thybulle, as you saw earlier in the day, but also Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's been on the trading block for quite some time. Tobias Harris has kind of been the odd man out in all of this. What can the Sixers do more to free up some more cap space or try to get a player in here that can really put you over the top? Because what they have right now, even including P.J. Tucker, does not scream NBA championship to me. It might scream getting out of the second round of the playoffs. That'd be nice. But I don't want to be a victim of the Sixers' previous peaks in the way their seasons have gone, where they get bounced out in the second round of the playoffs. I want to know that when this team steps onto the court, they have a chance to win a championship. And on paper, right now, going into the season, including going into the future a little bit with P.J. Tucker, I still don't see the Sixers having enough to win a championship. Now, hopefully they prove me wrong. But this is the first step they needed to take. And I thought about